What's up, Star Wars fans? Jonesy the Mandalorian here again with another entry in the Hyperspace Database. Today's topic, the Rogue-class Porax 38 Magnaguard starfighter. The Rogue-class starfighter was developed by the Bactoid Armor Workshop for the CIS Army, and was a variation of the Utapauan Porax 38 seen during the Clone Wars. The Rogue-class starfighters of the CIS Army were based off the body design of the Porax 38 fighter used by the Utapauan Skyforce. The Utapauans made great use of the Porax 38 fighter because of its speed and versatility, and it was used as both a starfighter and bomber on many missions. Speaking of the Utapauan Skyforce, here's a little history behind them. The Utapauan Skyforce was comprised of both the short, stocky Utai species and their much taller neighbors, the tall and thin Pauans. The Utai had a special relationship with the Pauans, where the smaller species was willingly subservient to the taller beings and provided the majority of labor force on the planet, while the taller species provided good working conditions and a governing structure to their society. All in all, it was a mutually beneficial system that treated everyone fairly. While the Porax 38 was a great asset to the Utapauans, it was unfortunately a little too attractive a ship to go unnoticed. The CIS Army was able to get its hands on several of the fighters, and then succeeded in making their own version, which became known as the Rogue-class fighter. The Rogue-class Porax 38 fighter, or the Rogue P-38, was often flown by IG-100 Magnaguards during the Clone Wars, and was also commonly known as the Magnaguard fighter. This ship was an upgraded version of the regular Porax 38, with heavier shields and advanced systems that optimally required a specially programmed IG-100 Magnaguard to fly. The Magnaguard fighter was seen in the 2008 Clone Wars movie, when Anakin Skywalker attempts to reunite the Huttling Rada with his father, Jabba the Hutt, on Tatooine. As the Jedi arrived from hyperspace, the Twilight was attacked by IG-100 Magnaguards, flying Rogue P-38s. The droids and their ships were destroyed in the scuffle, but they managed to disable the Twilight and forced it to crash land on the desert planet. After this point, the Rogue-class fighter was seen in many episodes of the Clone Wars TV show, flying with General Grievous against the Jedi and the Republic, though the ship was also flown by other beings as well. The Rogue-class fighter would appear again later in the Clone Wars TV show, being used by the bounty hunter Cad Bane, though this version was an upgraded unit that possessed a cloaking device and more heavily modified systems. Cad Bane was tasked with attacking the Jedi Temple and stealing a Jedi holocron and kyber crystal, and the Duros bounty hunter demanded this modified fighter as a part of his payment for the job. He named it the Xanadu Blood, and when the job was completed, he gained the fighter for his own personal use. This ship would be used in more missions for the CIS Army, such as when Cad Bane was tasked with capturing Force-sensitive children for experimentation by Darth Sidious, though this mission would end in failure as the bounty hunter was captured and his ship impounded. While this was a temporary setback, Cad Bane would eventually escape and recover his ship, which he then used to track down the rogue Hutt Zero. This led to a confrontation with Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jedi Knight Quinlan Vos, though Bane was able to escape with minimal damage to his gear. Bonus fact, there was what appeared to be a Porax 38 fighter in the live-action Star Wars TV show The Mandalorian, though the concept art in the credits of the show matched the P-38 more closely than the version actually seen in the episode itself. Another fun fact, this ship is also featured in the mobile game Galaxy of Heroes as a playable unit. While the Porax 38 of the CIS Army was a capable fighter in its own right, it was even more deadly when the IG-100 Magnaguards were behind the controls. And as proved when they caused the Twilight to crash, it was unwise to underestimate their formidable speed and precise firepower. Want to know more secret history and trivia behind Star Wars ships, technology, alien species, and more? Be sure to check out my channel, check out my other videos as well, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and the bell to be notified every time I publish a new video. Be sure to select all notifications there, and you can check me out on social media for more news and channel updates. If you like what I do and would like to support the show directly, be sure to check out my Patreon page as well. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this and just talk with me, because I'd love to chat with you guys too. Thank you so much for your support and for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.